I raised him on don't complain and finish what you start. Told him strength was working hard and hiding every hurt. When he said he'd train in nursing, I said that life ain't meant for you. He didn't fight or raise his voice, he just did what he knew. I raised him to be a man, then he showed me what a man could be. Not the loudest in the hard times, but the calm when fear runs deep. Strength ain't always carrying more than anybody sees. I raised him to be a man, then he showed me what a man could be. When his mother's health grew weaker, he knew every way to help. Never made her feel embarrassed when she couldn't help herself. He spoke gently through her anger, stayed patient through her pain. While I stood there feeling helpless, he brought comfort back again. I raised him to be a man, then he showed me what a man could be. Someone steady in the sorrow, someone strong enough to grieve. Strength ain't always standing tall, sometimes it means bending low. I raised him to be a man, but there was so much I didn't know. One evening I said, son, forgive me, I was wrong about your choice. He said, Dad, you came around, that matters more than being right. There was no pride inside his answer, no old anger left to prove. Just the kind of quiet mercy I had never taught him to use. I thought a man protected by never showing fear. My son protected people by letting them feel safe near him. Everything I called weakness was the finest strength I'd seen. He became his own good man and made a better man of me. I raised him to be a man, then he showed me what a man could be. Kind without apology and brave enough to feel. Now when someone asks about him, I don't talk about what he does. I say my son knows how to care when caring matters most. I gave that boy my name, he gave that name a better meaning.
I used to count the hours
till I could leave myself. One drink became an answer, then the answer took everything else. My promises grew lighter, my family's trust wore thin. I woke up tired of meeting the man that I had been. I don't count what I gave up, I count what came back. The first week moved like winter, every minute had its say. I learned to make one promise and keep it for one day. Then I made another morning, then a month without a lie. Trust didn't rush to meet me, it waited while I tried. I count what came back, my word began to carry weight. My wife could sleep in peace again, my girl ran to me straight. I found the man I thought I'd bury under every broken act. I don't count what I gave up, I count what came back. My daughter stopped going quiet whenever I walked in. My wife quit reading every look to see which man I've been. No one called me perfect, they just saw that I would stay. And every ordinary promise put another piece in place. Grace never asked for speeches, it asked me to be there, to tell the truth in little things and carry my own share. I thought getting sober meant a life of going without, till everything I nearly lost started coming back around. I count what came back, a promise that could stand. My daughter's easy laughter, my wife's unguarded hand, the right to face the people I had failed along the way. I don't count what getting sober cost, I count what it saved. I don't count what I gave up, I count what came back.
He came into our lives when I was barely 10. Never tried to take the place of who had never been. He never asked for honor, never reached for any claim. Just kept showing up each morning, whether sunshine came or pain. made it hard to know me, like a restless young boy will. Threw his kindness back in anger, but he answered kindness still. When I failed, he didn't shame me. When I won, he stood behind. He gave without reminding me what is giving cost in time. Blood can tell you where you started. Love decides who stays, who keeps showing up in silence through the long and difficult days. A father ain't a title or a name somebody gave. Blood can tell you where you started. Love decides who stays. Years went by before I saw it, before pride led me believe he had carried all my growing without asking to receive. Then one evening, worn and older, he said, "Son, I've done my best." And the word I'd held for years finally rose inside my chest. Blood can tell you where you started. Love decides who stays, who keeps showing up in silence through the long and difficult days. A father ain't a title or a name somebody gave. Blood can tell you where you started. Love decides who stays. Never tried to replace someone or make me choose a side. He only gave me somewhere safe to bring the hurt I'd hide. And every time the world went wrong, he stood where he had stood, not because he had to, but because a good man would. Blood may tell you where you started. Love reveals your home. Who will carry part of your burden so you never bear it alone? A father is the one who chooses every ordinary day. Blood can tell you where you started. Love decides who stays. He never asked me for the word, but I called him Dad that day.
He knew me before I learned to hide the hurt inside. Knew every foolish hope I had and every fault called mine. When I told him I had found her, he said, don't let this one go. I never thought the two I trusted most would leave me last to know. She broke my heart, he broke my faith. She took the love, he took the safest place. A lover might become a stranger when the feeling goes away. She broke my heart, he broke my faith. She said she had been lonely, he called it one mistake. But mistakes don't last for months, or learn which lies to make. I could face that we were failing, I could own my share of blame. But he had heard me fight to save us, while he helped her walk away. She broke my heart, he broke my faith. She took tomorrow, he took yesterday. I can mourn a love that ended, I can let her memory fade. But she broke my heart, and he broke my faith. I don't need them to explain. Some answers only deepen what the truth has made plain. I lost the woman I had chosen, and the brother I had claimed. One left my future empty, one made my past feel changed. Maybe someday I'll trust someone without wondering what they hide. But I won't mistake long knowing for a heart that stands beside. Time can ease the loss of loving, but betrayal leaves a trace. She broke the heart that wanted her, he broke the part that trusted him. She broke my heart, he broke my faith. She took the promise, he took the honest place. I will heal from what she ended, I will live beyond this pain. But she broke my heart, and he broke my faith.
I had a way of answering before the question reached my ears. I'm alright, just tired. Worked for nearly 20 years. Then one day she looked straight through me and would not let it pass. I said, I don't know what is wrong, but I can't keep living like this. The hardest word I I ever said was help. I had said I'm fine 1,000 times and fooled everybody else, but the truth did not make me weaker. It gave me back myself. The hardest word I ever said was help. My brother listened without fixing. My wife stayed close and calm. I learned a mind can wear down same as any working on. Some days still came heavy, but they didn't come unnamed. And every truth I finally spoke took something from their weight. The hardest word I ever said was help. I had carried pride so long, I thought it was my strength. But the truth did not disgrace me or make me something less. The hardest word I ever said was help. I used to think a man stayed strong by hiding what he felt. Now I know courage sometimes means reaching past yourself. No one took my pride away. No one called me weak. They simply gave me somewhere safe to say what I could not speak. The hardest word I ever said was help. It brought me back to those I love and back inside myself. I did not lose the man I was. I finally knew him well. The hardest word I ever said was help. I said it once, almost in a whisper. Now I say it without shame. Help. Help. I used to think a racing heart meant somebody must be right. Mistook never knowing where I stood for something worth the fight. I called confusion passion, called attention being seen. Then I met a man whose love didn't have to make a scene. I used to call it boring when a man did what he'd say. Now I call it peace of mind when love feels the same each day. No hot and cold, no keeping score, no making me compete. After all that wild confusion, boring looks good on me. He calls when he says he will and listens all the way. Never makes me earn affection by guessing what he'll say. At first I kept on waiting for the trouble to begin. Then one day I caught myself at ease inside my skin.
You lose yourself to keep.
I don't miss the grand apologies that followed every scene.
Give me someone kind and private,
as he is when folks can see.
I used to call it boring, now I know what lasting means. It's a love that doesn't vanish when the living isn't easy. No hot and cold, no keeping score, no making me compete. After all that wild confusion, boring looks good on me. Yes, after all that wild confusion, boring looks good on me.
I heard her in my own voice,
Telling my child, you'll be alright.
and for the first time in years, I understood my mother's life.
I once mistook her patience for a fear of wanting more. Thought the world she chose was smaller than the one beyond our door. I went chasing recognition where 1,000 voices meet, while she gave her days to people who were learning at her feet. I'm a little more like Mama with every year I live, slower to hold anger, quicker to forgive. I used to call her world too small, now I know how wide love is. I'm a little more like Mama,
and that's the best of me.
she could tell when I was hurting, though I swore that I was fine. Never made me earn her mercy, never measured yours and mine. She could lose and still stay gentle, she could bend and not give in. There was courage in her kindness I was far too young to see. Now I hear her in my own voice when somebody needs belief. She never called it sacrifice or asked the world to know. She just kept the ones she loved from carrying pain alone. turn. I once thought a life was measured by how far a soul could reach. Now I'm a little more like Mama, and that's the best of me. Someday my girl may hear herself say something warm and true. I hope she stops and hears her mother the way I hear mine now.
When the doctor chose his words, I heard only what might not be. Every future I had pictured started changing shape in me. I spent months chasing milestones, counting what he hadn't done, till I saw how all that measuring made me miss my own sweet son. He never needed fixing, he needed me to see. He wasn't less than anyone or lost inside a dream. I kept asking him to change while he loved me as I was. He never needed fixing, I had to change the way I loved. He never speaks to fill the silence, never laughs unless it's true. He remembers every kindness and knows when someone's hurting too. When his sister starts to worry, he will sit and wait with her. There are things no one has taught him that his heart already learned. The world kept asking what was missing, he kept showing us what was there. Someone asked me if I wished he had turned out more like me. I looked over at him smiling without trying to compete. I said, no, I spent too many years wanting someone he was not. Now I thank the Lord I know him for exactly who I've got. I thought fatherhood meant shaping who a child was meant to be. Now I know it means protecting, room enough for them to breathe. Love is not a set of measures or a race that must be won. It is meeting who stands before you and being worthy of their trust. slow. Now I don't ask him to be different. I ask the world to make room. He never needed fixing. He was whole before I knew. I spent years trying to teach him. He taught me how to see.
We almost signed our names beneath a life neither one wanted. We spoke in careful, quiet tones and left the truth unspoken. You said I miss the way we were. I said I miss me beside you. That was the first honest thing we had let between us in years. We didn't save our love in one night. We saved it in 1,000 mornings. In the way we stayed when silence came, in the words we stopped avoiding. No grand promise made us whole, just two hearts learning how to listen. We didn't save our love in one night. We saved it in 1,000 mornings. Some days kindness came back easy. Some days pride still had its say. But we quit demanding yesterday and chose each other where we stood. We learned sorry needs a change, and trust comes back in inches. Not every wound needs forgetting. Some just need gentler living. We didn't save our love in one night. We saved it in 1,000 mornings. In the way we stayed when silence came, in the words we stopped avoiding. No grand promise made us whole, just two hearts learning how to listen. We didn't save our love in one night. We saved it in 1,000 mornings. There was no choir, no sudden sign, no miracle descending. Just your hand reaching for mine, and both of us not pretending. We didn't save our love in one night. We saved it in 1,000 mornings. Every time we chose the truth, when the easier choice was leaving. Love came back without a sound, not like fire, more like breathing. We didn't save our love in one night. We saved it by beginning again. 1,000 mornings later, I still wake
and choose you.
43 years every morning I knew what the day required. Then one Friday they shook my hand and called the old man retired. The first week tasted easy, the next one felt too long. I had tied my worth to working till I didn't know it was gone. Then my grandson called one Sunday with a worry in his voice. Said, I don't know what I'm good at, and I'm scared I'll make the wrong choice. I said, every decent future starts with doubt you walk on through. And while I tried to steady him, his question steadied me too. I still had something left to give when my earning days were done. Not a younger back or stronger hands, but the truth of what I'd learned. Life don't lose its purpose when the hardest work is through. I still had something left to give, and somebody needed it too. Now he comes around most weekends, not because I know it all, but because I let him speak his mind without making him feel small. We talk about his failures and the man he wants to be. Every lesson that I offer him gives something back to me. Worth ain't only in the wages or the weight a man can bear. Sometimes years become a blessing when you finally learn to share. The hands may lose their power, the pace may lose its speed, but wisdom keeps on working where a younger heart has need. I still have something left to give, not the man I used to be, but a steadier kind of
I still have something left to give, and now I know what it can do. He came looking for an answer and gave one back to me. She called me with your story, and I heard my own. She knew the word you gave her, I knew everyone by heart. Same careful little promises, same practiced way you'd start. She thought that I was over, you told me she was gone. We had both been trusting someone who had lied to carry on. She wasn't my enemy, she was standing in your life, holding half the same confusion I had carried all that time. You may have put us on two sides, but the truth was plain to see. She wasn't my enemy, you were lying to us both. We met without accusing, there was nothing left to prove. She told me when you found her, I told her when you moved. Neither one had taken something that the other one could claim. We had both been sold forever by a man who changed its name. She wasn't my enemy, she was another heart you used. I could have spent my anger on the woman I could see, but she didn't make those promises, and she never lied to me. You counted on our jealousy to keep your hands unseen, but women sharing honest truth can end what lies begin. She wasn't my enemy, she was proof I wasn't blind. Every doubt I pushed away had been warning me in time. You may have put us on two sides, but we left your lie behind. She wasn't my enemy, she was another heart you lied to. I wished her well, she wished me peace, and both of us walked away from you. Some mornings he looks at me like we have never met. I say, you found me years ago. He says,
I'm lucky then. I don't tell him what he's losing. I don't measure what remains. I just sit a little closer till the worry leaves his face. He may lose the words, but I still know the meaning. Now and then the fog will open, and his old smile will appear. He will call me by the nickname only he has used for years. For a moment we are younger, and the distance disappears. Then the moment closes softly, but the love is always here. When he forgets my name, I remember for us both every promise we grew into, every season we outlived. Love is more than being known. It is knowing who he is. When he forgets my name, I still remember his. I don't correct every story, I just meet him where he stands. If he thinks we've just begun, I let him ask to hold my hand. If he asks me if I love him, I don't say you ought to know. I say more than when we started, and watch his whole face glow. When he forgets my name, I will carry every year all the laughter, all the trouble, all the ways he held me near. He is more than what is fading, more than memory can give. When he forgets my name, I still know the man he is. Tonight he took my hand and asked, have I loved you all my life? I said yes. He smiled and held it tighter.
We were brothers loves until anger made us strangers with one name. After Daddy's final service, we found someone else to blame. You said I had never listened. I said you had stayed away. Then we traded years of silence for the words we couldn't say. Pride can make a stranger out of someone you still love. It can turn the same beginning into two lives given up. But a heart remembers family, even when the years move on. Sometimes all it takes is one hello from home. Your voice was older than I pictured. Mine was shaking more than yours. You asked about my children. I asked what you'd been working toward. We didn't solve the whole thing. We didn't dress the past up right, but you laughed the way you used to, and something loosened up inside. Pride can make a stranger out of someone you still love. It can turn the same beginning into two lives given up. But a heart remembers family, even when the years move on. Sometimes all it takes is one hello from home. We talked until the hard years lost the power they once had. Not as boys who needed winning, but as sons who missed their dad. You said, brother, I was hurting. I said, brother, so was I. And the truth was small and simple. We had both been scared to try. Forgiveness didn't happen like a sudden burst of light. It came one honest sentence at a time. Pride had made us strangers, but it couldn't make us gone. Blood had kept the memory, love had kept the line held on. Now I know a broken family ain't
it takes is one hello from home. Call me tomorrow, you said, and this time I knew I would.
I grew up where anger ended every argument at night. She grew up learning silence was the safest way to hide.
When we promised we'd do better, we had no perfect plan.
Just two people tired of carrying what neither understood back then. We didn't give them everything, but we didn't pass it down. Not the fear behind the silence,
Not the anger handed round.
we made mistakes, we raised our voices,
Then we owned it, turned around.
we didn't give them everything,
But we didn't pass it down.
when our boy came home in trouble, I heard my father in my tone. Every word already sharpened, every judgment fully formed.
Then I saw him brace against me like I had so long ago.
So I lowered my voice and told him, tell me what I need to know. That was how the old hurt ended. Not forever, just that day. We didn't give them everything,
But we didn't pass it down.
not the fear behind the silence.
Not the anger handed round.
We made mistakes, we raised our voices,
Then we owned it, turned around.
we didn't give them everything,
But we didn't pass it down.
our daughter speaks her mind now, without watching how we'll take it.
She knows love can hear the truth without demanding she erase it.
They have seen us lose our patience. They heard us both say I was wrong.
Maybe that is what will teach them, that a good love can repair.
Blood can carry eyes and laughter,
But it doesn't choose the end.
what was broken in our parents
Didn't have to reach our kids.
we can love the ones who raised us and still change what love becomes. We can honor where we started
Without repeating where we're from.
We didn't give them everything, no family ever can,
But they never had to earn our love
by being less than who they are.
We said sorry, changed our ways,
and kept choosing better ground.
We didn't give them everything, but we didn't pass it down.
They may never know the weight we stopped,
And that's the finest part.
whole town called him lucky, said he made it home alive. But the man who stood before me still had battles in his eyes. He woke before the morning at the smallest change of sound. I quit reaching for who left me and loved the man who came back now. He came home different, so I loved him different too. I stopped asking for the old days and held on to what was true. Love ain't always recognition. Sometimes love is starting new. He came home different, so I loved him different too. Some days he could sit beside me, some days he needed space. I learned not every distance means a heart has turned away. He never wanted pity, only time to find his ground. So I stayed close enough to reach him when the dark came back around. He came home different, but his kindness still remained. Beneath the fear and silence, I could hear him say my name. We didn't get our old life back, but love still carried through. He came home different, so I learned a different love too. They honor those returning, but they seldom understand. A war can leave a country and still follow home a man. I never called him broken, never asked him to pretend. I just walked beside the healing wherever it would bend. He came home different, and loving changed me too. Patience made us stronger than the life we thought we knew. We built something honest from the pieces we came through. He came home different, but he still came home to me. He came home different, but he came home. And slowly, so did we. I used to fear each birthday like a closing door ahead. Thought a woman lost her beauty when the girl inside her fled. Now I see these lines as records of the people I have known. Everyone was paid for honestly, and everyone's my own. I don't miss the constant proving or the need to please a crowd. There is freedom in a woman who can finally say it out loud. I was lovely then, I know myself now. I have loved and been mistaken, stayed too long and left too late, raised a family, changed direction, learned that choice can alter fate. I have buried expectations that were never truly mine, and I quit calling myself selfish for protecting what was left. There are dreams I still am dreaming, there are songs I haven't sung. Getting older never meant that being fully alive was done. I don't need my younger years back. They were beautiful and blind. I have earned this softer laughter and this hard-won peace of mind. Let the past keep all its sweetness, I don't need to call it mine. I don't need my younger years back, I'm still living in my time. Youth made every feeling urgent, every promise felt like fate. Age has taught me which ones matter and which burdens I can lay away. I don't envy that young woman, though I bless the life she led. She had yet to meet the woman I became through what came next. I don't need my younger years back, I don't wish these years away. They gave me clearer vision and the nerve to choose my days. I still dance when music finds me, I still love and still begin. I don't need my younger years back, I have finally grown within. I was beautiful before, but now I know what beauty is. I missed more than her birthdays, I missed who she became while she learned to live without me I kept running from the blame. I loved her, but love spoken ain't the same as love made clear. And a child should never wonder if her father will appear. Forgiveness didn't sound like thunder, didn't wash away the past. It sounded like two quiet words. Come in, Dad. No promise could deserve them, no apology could ask. Forgiveness sounded like her voice saying, come in, Dad. I quit asking her to trust me and became someone she could. Learn that sorry needs a pattern, not a speech about being good. I showed up without expecting her to meet me halfway there. Some wounds don't need an answer, they need time and honest care. She didn't hand me yesterday or say the hurt was gone. She only gave me one more day to prove that I belong. And standing there before her with no defense left to give, I understood forgiveness is an invitation to live. Forgiveness didn't sound like thunder, didn't make me free from blame. It sounded like my daughter finally saying my name. She opened up one moment I had nearly lost the chance to have, then looked into my eyes and said, come in, Dad. I stepped inside slowly, and this time I stayed. I thought you knew the answers, 'cause mothers always do. I thought her hands were steady, because mine were reaching too. But looking back, she was 29, with more fear than she would show, holding all our lives together while still learning where to go. I was growing up, and Mama was learning too, how to stretch a little further when the hard years pushed us through. I thought she came here knowing every right thing she should do. I was growing up and Mama was learning too. I blamed her for the evenings when her patience had run thin. Never saw the tired woman behind the mother I believed in. She made mistakes in loving, but she never quit the trying. And every time the world bent her, she kept our hope from dying. She wasn't made of answers, she was made to stay. And my little girl believes I know what mothers know. She asked me where the hurt goes and how to make it go. I smiled and pulled her closer with no perfect words to give, and finally understand how Mama learned to live. Love is not having answers, it is staying while you learn. Grace is giving mothers the same grace they gave in turn. We were growing up, Mama and me together. She was learning how to raise us, I was learning how to need her. All those years I thought she carried what no human heart could do. I was growing up and Mama was learning too. Mama, now I see the woman I was too young to see. You weren't born knowing how you learned by loving me. Nothing told me to remember, nothing warned me it would pass. Dad was laughing, she was humming, and the children talked too fast. I was thinking about tomorrow, with my worries running wild, never knowing I was living what I'd long for after a while. There were bills we couldn't answer, there were plans we had to change, but love kept showing up among us in 100 quiet ways. I kept waiting for the future, like the present wasn't much, while the life I hoped was coming was already holding us. Good days don't announce themselves, they don't ask the world to stay. They arrive looking ordinary, then turn golden far away. You don't know you're in the middle of the life you'll miss someday. Good days don't announce themselves, they just quietly become yesterday.
Now I let the talking linger. I don't rush the ones I love. I have learned that joy speaks softly, and that having can be enough. When a moment feels too common, I don't hurry through it now. I have buried too many blessings I was sure would stay around. We keep waiting for a sign that the best has finally come, but heaven rarely raises its voice when it gives us what we want. Good days don't announce themselves. They don't shine above the rest. They are hidden in the laughter we were too distracted to bless. You don't know you're in the middle of the life you'll miss someday. Good days don't announce themselves. They just quietly become yesterday. Today looked ordinary, so I stayed.
I said sorry till the word couldn't carry what I'd done. I thought tears would prove I meant it. Thought regret could make things right, like hurting when you lost me could erase that faithless night. But sorrow centered on myself was just another selfish act. You were living with the damage. I was begging for you back. You don't owe me one more hearing. You don't owe me one more chance. I owe you better than sorry, better than promises made scared. I owe you the man I should have been, when you still believed I cared. So I won't beg you to forgive me or ask your heart to turn around. I owe you better than sorry, whether you are here or not. I used to think that feeling guilty meant that I had finally changed, but pain that only circles me won't ease the hurt I gave. Now I tell the truth in little things when lying would be kind. I keep my word when no one sees and face what once I'd hide. Change ain't what I promised. It's It's what I choose when no one's watching. Maybe someday someone trusts me. Maybe no one ever will. But I won't use a better future to pretend I never failed. I cannot give your peace back or return the faith you spent. All I can do is live the truth my apology should have meant. I owe you better than sorry, a life that doesn't hide. I owe you honest living, not another desperate lie. You don't have to see the difference, you don't have to come around. I owe you better than sorry, and I'll live it from here on out. You don't owe me another chance. I owe you a changed man.
I thought love needed grander things than showing up on time. Kept trying to impress her while I missed the warning signs. She never wanted perfect, never asked me to be rich. She only wanted all of me, not whatever I had left. I called her expectations high till I heard how small they were. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. She asked for my attention, I gave her everything but me. She didn't need a hero, just a man who heard her speak. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. When she quit asking questions, I thought we'd found our peace. I didn't know that quiet meant her heart had ceased to reach. Then she said, I'm not leaving, but I can't live half loved. That one honest sentence did what shouting never could. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. She asked for my attention, I gave her everything but me. She didn't need a hero, just a man who heard her speak. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. she is standing near. Love ain't kept by guessing what tomorrow might forgive. It lives in daily choices to be present while you live. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. Now I give her my attention, not the leftovers of me. She never needed changing, I just needed eyes to see. She wasn't hard to please, I was hard to teach. She laughs when I admit it, says you're learning, finally.
He never needed me to be small, to make himself feel tall. I used to soften every answer, leave the plain truth on my tongue, learn to laugh a little quieter when another pride came undone. Then he met me speaking freely, never asked me to explain. Said the woman standing here is the woman I want to stay. He never needed me to be small, to make himself feel tall. When I found my voice, he heard it. When I reached, he let me rise. Love ain't keeping someone lower, so your pride can have it all. He never needed me to be small.
When the chance I'd waited years for asked more courage than I had,
I was ready for resentment, for the distance in a man.
but he said, I know you
Earn this,
And I know what you can do. Don't you turn yourself down, darling, just to keep me close to you. He never needed me to be small, to make himself feel tall. When I found my voice, he heard it. When I reached, he let me rise. Love ain't keeping someone lower, so your pride can have it all. He never needed me to be small.
A good man isn't measured
By how much control he keeps.
he can stand beside a strong heart
without feeling incomplete. He was proud to watch me growing, never made my gain his fall. And the more I became myself, the more he loved it all. He never needed me to be small, never asked me to dim at all. When the whole world heard my voice, he was the first one standing proud. Love can hold two people equal, without taking from either one. He never needed me to be small. He loved me best when I was all of me. He never said, choose me. He said, choose who you are.
Annie's little boy got sick, the bills came hard and fast. Her husband took what work he found, but every week fell short. Nobody there had money they could easily give away. Still, one by one, the people came and found another way. Everybody brought something, nobody came with nothing. A little time, a little hope, a way to keep love coming. We weren't rich, but when they needed us, we gave what we could spare. Everybody brought something, and somehow there was enough there.
Children, some covered hours at work. Some gave 5, some gave 50, some just stayed when days got worse.
No one asked to owe them, no one kept a written score.
They only saw a family that shouldn't hurt alone.
Everybody brought something, nobody came with nothing.
A little strength, a steady word,
a way to keep hope coming.
We weren't rich, but when they needed us, we gave what we could spare.
Everybody brought something,
and somehow there was enough there. One woman said, I wish that I could give you more.
Annie held her close and answered, you already came.
That's more than before. Years later, when another name was spoken with concern,
Annie was the first one asking,
what can we do in turn?
Kindness never stays in one place, it travels where it's needed.
What was given to one family became a town believing.
everybody brought something, nobody came with nothing.
A little faith, a willing heart,
a way to keep love coming.
We weren't rich, but we had enough when every hand was shared.
Everybody brought something,
and love
made up the rest. Nobody had everything, but everybody had something.
They kept asking when the baby would be coming into view. We kept smiling through the question, like we always tried to do. We had names we never spoken, little hopes we held inside. Then one day, without a warning, we had nowhere left to hide. We lost the dream we pictured, but we never lost us too. Some grief doesn't need replacing, some pain needs room to stay. You never rushed me toward an answer or explained my tears away. When I blamed myself for failing, you said, "Love, that isn't true." Then you held me through the sorrow I was scared would break us too. Two are still a family, even when our plans fell through. Love was never any smaller, just because it held us too. We had whispered names to heaven, we had dreams we had to lose, but two are still a family, and I still had you. We became the ones who listened when a younger heart felt lost. We gave time without pretending it could pay back what it cost. There were children who would trust us, friends who knew that we would come. Love kept finding ways to leave us and return through everyone. We quit measuring our marriage by the life we couldn't raise. Stop believing empty longing meant our love had gone to waste. There are many ways to nurture, many ways a heart can give. What we lost became a sorrow, not the measure of how we lived. Two is still a family, not a second best design. We have made a life worth keeping, and a love that still feels mine. There are dreams that never found us, there are blessings that still do. Two was still a family, and I would still choose you. You took my hand and told me we are not what we were missing. We are us. his fingers wrapped around mine. When he took his first few steps, every fall became a lesson. Every bruise became a test. He believed I knew the answers. I just tried to look that way. A father learns by loving, one uncertain day by day. When he let go of my hand, I knew my work had changed. I could guide him to the doorway, but I couldn't choose his way. You spend years helping someone find the strength to understand, and then you learn the hardest part of love is letting go of their hand. He grew taller than my shoulder, found a life beyond my name, made decisions I've questioned, made mistakes I couldn't change. I quit trying to protect him from each consequence and fall. Sometimes loving means believing they can rise without your call. Years later, when my balance fell, he reached before I asked, said, "Easy, Dad, I've got you." And the years came circling back. The boy I once had carried stood steady where I couldn't stand, and I felt the whole world turning when he reached out for my hand. When I held on to his hand, I knew my work had stayed. Every truth I tried to teach him had returned in how he cared. You don't lose the child you raised when he becomes his own man. Love just changes who is holding and who reaches for the hand. He said, "I've got you, Dad." And I knew he always had